Well, good evening. This is Rakesh Malipatil. I'm assistant professor from Shanbasu University, Kalburgi. Uh, so my title for the paper presentation is the education sector and COVID-19 challenges and suggestions. Fine. So the main objective of the study is importance of online education, need to develop the online education system in educational institutes, and the reforms in e-learning, promotion of the online education, emerging video apps. Right? So the research methodology in which the primary data and the secondary data. So in primary data, I have prepared the questionnaire and I have collected the data from the 100 members. So out of which 50 are from the teaching fraternity and 50 of are my students. They are studying the graduation and post graduation. That is via online survey. Fine. So the focus group. So here I have arranged a, Zoom video conferencing meeting with my students of around 35 members, and I referred many of the articles, web pages, there is education net and various blogs. Fine. So these are the images, which you can see when uh, uh, the the roads is completely blocked by rainwater, and you can find the images of the strikes, the rising temperature and the wind storms, right? So the COVID-19 challenges for education. So the main what challenges the education system has faced is, right, it is very difficult to reach all the students at a time because many of the students live in the remote areas, when they do many of the students do not have the smartphones, fine. So the completion of the course was also biggest problem for all the, and timelines of board examinations specifically for the higher education exams, fine. So the exams were very near, right? So the timelines affected very badly, and potential technological barriers, fine. So as I said, the many of the students, fine, many of the teaching fraternities, when they are living in the remote villages, remote areas, fine, handling special students. In a class, you have the students, the average students, excellent students, and the slow learners. So here's handling the slow learners, that is handling the special children, was a very difficult task. Fine. So my suggestion for the education sector is, in a 6 days week a class pattern in which one day should be compulsorily being allocated for the online classes even post COVID, when students get the hands-on experience, and the placement drives in the further days should be conducted via video conferencing apps. Fine. So online classes should be made very much mandatory during the days of strikes, whenever there is a heavy rainfall or summer in the specific areas, because we quite often have the strikes in our country. When so in that case, education system should not be affected out of that. So not only during the pandemic disease COVID-19, so further to that, the online classes should be conducted where there is heavy rainfall. Fine. So in spite of declaring the holiday for the students, on that particular day you can conduct the online classes. And there are certain regions in a country like a Kalburgi or a Rajasthan, fine, or a few of the places in the Maharashtra like Ankola, fine, there you have the 45 degrees Celsius. So in that case, in spite of providing the holidays in the summer season, they can go for the online classes even post COVID-19, fine. So this online webinars, quizzes on should keep on going even after the post COVID-19, because we find much of the online quizzes and online webinars during this COVID-19 period. Even after that, even on the specifically on the Sundays, uh, this online webinars should be conducted on a regular basis. Right? So these are the pros of online education: improvement, digital skills, flexible scheduling, and it really helps in difficult times. You can log in from anywhere, sitting at any corner of the world. And the problem is, you cannot have the face interaction and personal responsibility. You will have very less minimal supervision and network challenges. So my conclusion point of view is it plays a vital role, and should the reform should be framed in a very thinner way so that it should protect the education sector, by not any pandemic disease or by any consequences or by any situation, our education sector should not be affected. For that, certain precautions and reforms and future plannings need to be done. Fine. So this is all about my presentation. Fine. Thank you so much for providing me an opportunity. Fine. Thank you.